Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Golden Bachelorette's Chock Chapple offers advice to Grant Ellis, Bachelor Season 29 contestants, and reveals how he and Joan Vassos will be involved. The Golden Bachelorette winner Chock Chapple offered some advice to the women of Grant Ellis' upcoming Bachelor season, and he revealed how he and Joan will involve themselves with the show. Chock and Joan got engaged at the end of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1, and now Grant is following in their footsteps as he stars in the next Bachelor franchise show to air after their successful season. Grant has 25 women from whom to choose his future wife. In an Instagram post, Chock gave some advice to the women of the Bachelor Season 29 starring Grant. He captioned the post, "Bachelorette season premiere is on January 27th. Wishing all the contestants the best of luck." In the video, Chock began by saying, "Hi, it's Chock, and we've got some exciting shows coming up. The Bachelor Grand Series premieres later this month, and I just wanted to kind of say a shout out to the ladies that are involved, the contestants that are all gonna be on the show." As a former contestant on a Bachelor franchise show himself, Chock then offered Grant's contestants some sage advice. He said, "It's an incredible journey. You'll love it. Some of the times you might not love it. As you get to know people, life throws things at you. So just enjoy the ride. Don't take anything personal that you see or hear or read on social media. Enjoy it." Chock then revealed how he and Joan are going to stay involved in Grant's Bachelor season. He shared, "Joan and I are gonna do our top 4 picks. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. So good luck to all the contestants. I wish love to everybody. Hopefully they can be as happy as Joan and I are. So talk to you soon. Thanks." Chock's advice for Grant's Bachelor Season 29 contestants is perfect. He encouraged the women to enjoy their experience, but also acknowledged that there might be some hard days. However, Chock's wise words about not taking social media comments personally were his best piece of advice. Too many Bachelor franchise alums have spoken out against the social media bashing that happens during the shows. And, until the fans stop doing it, the best thing that they can do is ignore it. Chock obviously learned this from his Golden Bachelorette experience. When Chock mentioned that there were times that Grant's contestants might not love being on the show as they get to know people, he could have been referring to his own Golden Bachelorette experience. While the show was airing, Chock's fellow contestant, Pascal Ebgu, called him a stalker because he wanted to be close to Joan for an entire group date, which Joan didn't mind at all. Although Pascal later apologized, the comment was uncalled for. It's great that Chock is letting the women know that not every part of their Bachelor experience will be sunshine and roses. However, as he said at the end of his video, he hopes that they end up as happy as he and Joan are. Chock is saying that all the negativity was worth it in order to find his true love and future wife Joan. It's very sweet and really beautiful that Chock cares enough to give this advice to Grant's contestants. It'll also be fun to see him and Joan choose their top 4 picks for Grant. Hopefully, as Chock said, Grant and his choice will end up as happy as Chock and Joan. The Golden Bachelorette's Chock Chapple, who captured hearts with his charm and wisdom during Joan Vassos' unforgettable season, is now offering advice to the upcoming contestants of Grant Ellis' Bachelor Season 29. With his trademark mix of humor, sincerity, and insight, Chock sat down to discuss his take on navigating the journey to love in front of millions. Along the way, he also revealed how he and Joan Vassos plan to stay involved with the franchise that changed their lives. Chock's key advice for Grant Ellis contestants. Chock started with a piece of wisdom that only someone who's been in the trenches of reality TV romance can deliver. Remember, the cameras don't capture the real you unless you let them. If you're putting on a persona, it's going to crumble. Just be unapologetically yourself. He elaborated that during his time on the Golden Bachelorette, the moments he connected most with Joan weren't the grand, orchestrated dates, but the quiet conversations where he let his guard down. Grant's contestants need to know that vulnerability isn't a weakness, it's a bridge. Let the Bachelor see who you are beneath the surface, or you'll miss your shot, Chock said. The importance of authenticity. Chock's second piece of advice focused on authenticity. It's tempting to think you need to be the loudest voice in the room, or the one who stands out in the most dramatic way. But trust me, being genuine trumps the tricks every time. Joan picked me not because I tried to be someone else, but because I showed her who I really am, flaws and all. He shared a lighthearted story from Joan's season where he planned a big, dramatic gesture involving a poetry reading, but abandoned it at the last minute because it didn't feel true to him. Instead, he simply told Joan about a childhood memory that shaped his view of love. She told me later that it was that moment she knew she could trust me, he said with a smile. Avoiding pitfalls. Chock didn't shy away from addressing some of the common traps contestants fall into. Don't get caught up in the competition aspect, he warned. This isn't about outshining the others. It's about finding a real connection. If you're more focused on winning than on love, you're setting yourself up for heartbreak, or worse, becoming the villain of the season. He also urged contestants to avoid letting insecurities fester. If something bothers you, address it constructively. Passive-aggressive comments or gossiping won't solve anything. It'll just make you look bad on camera. A word of caution about social media. Having experienced the whirlwind of fan reactions and social media scrutiny, Chock gave a pointed warning about the digital aftermath. Social media can be a double-edged sword. You're going to get love, but you're also going to get criticism, sometimes harsh. Don't let strangers define your worth. Focus on the people who know and love you for who you really are. He encouraged contestants to take breaks from social media during the airing of the season. Trust me, the best moments of life aren't happening on your phone screen, he said. Chock and Joan's role in Bachelor Nation. Beyond offering advice, Chock revealed how he and Joan plan to stay connected to the Bachelor franchise. Joan and I have been talking to the producers, and we're thrilled to announce that we'll be making a guest appearance on Grant's season, he shared, his excitement palpable. Their involvement will include hosting a special group date, designed to test the contestants' ability to communicate and connect on a deeper level. According to Chock, the date will involve a mix of storytelling and team-building exercises inspired by their own experiences on the Golden Bachelorette. We wanted to create something that's fun but also meaningful, Joan added in a separate interview. We're hoping to help Grant see which contestants are there for the right reasons and which ones might be holding back. Their commitment to mentorship. In addition to their guest appearance, Chock and Joan are stepping into mentorship roles. We've been in their shoes, and we know how overwhelming it can be, Chock explained. We're here to offer guidance and support, whether that's through one-on-one chats or just being a listening ear. He revealed that they've already started corresponding with some of the contestants via letters, a nod to the old-fashioned communication style that played a pivotal role in their own love story. Sometimes, writing things down helps you articulate feelings you might struggle to say out loud, Chock noted. Lessons learned from Joan's season. Reflecting on his own journey, Chock shared a lesson that he believes every contestant should take to heart. Don't underestimate the power of patience. Love doesn't always reveal itself in the first rose ceremony. Sometimes it takes time to grow, and that's okay. He admitted that there were moments during Joan's season when he doubted whether their connection was strong enough. But I stayed true to my feelings and kept showing up, and eventually, it paid off in ways I never imagined. Looking ahead. As for what's next for Chock and Joan, they hinted at even more involvement in Bachelor Nation. We're in talks to host a podcast that dives into the behind-the-scenes of the franchise, Joan revealed. It'll be a mix of recaps, interviews, and our own perspectives as former contestants. Chock added that they're also considering writing a book together, chronicling their journey and offering advice to those looking for love. If our story can inspire even one person to take a chance on love, it'll all be worth it, he said. Final words of wisdom. Before wrapping up, Chock left one final piece of advice for Ellis contestants. At the end of the day, this isn't about roses or cameras or even the Bachelor himself. It's about you and what you're looking for in a partner. Stay true to that, and you'll walk away with no regrets, whether or not you find love.